Hello folks, Sam Owens here with another nice product for the home. This is a vacuum sealer to preserve foods like all types of vegetables, anything that you want to store for a little while longer. This will use these bags right here. Here's the opening, and they're sealed all the way around. You put your product in it, put it into the sealer, close it down, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do that with a couple of products. You get about 10 bags of this size, and you can purchase other size bags and for the size that you need, but this will do a lot right here. You also get a hose, an external vacuum hose, which will fit onto the unit itself. This is the vacuum line right here, and you put this on right there, and then they make canisters that seal from a vacuum like this, and then when it seals in the unit, it pops down, and then you can take this off and the seal is complete. There's a release on the top usually of these type lids, and to open it, you turn this, it allows the air to go in, and you're allowed to open it. So I don't have a container that I can do, but I might try it on a can just to show the power of the unit. I haven't tried it yet. It takes household AC current, and this is a regular plug, and it's got a little plug here that connects in to this location right here. Now you get an instruction manual, which is going to go through the basic instructions of the controls, how to insert the bag, and I'll tell you right now, this is the vacuum channel right here, and this is the heating strip. The instructions outline all of this. So when you use this, and I'm going to do this now since I'm holding it up, you put the opening of the bag right in the center of this little channel right here. There's a little tray here that pops out. There's a seal that goes all the way around there and up there, and it seals off this area, and what that does is it seals the bag in there, and you have to have it at this point. If you have it way up there, then it's not going to vacuum out. The vacuum is in this little channel right here. Okay, so one other thing on the back side is this little attachment right here, and this slides up, and once you have a bag sealed, you can put this in between there, pull this down, and you can line it up as you need right here. Pull this down so it's tight in there, and then you can pull this little slide, and it's got a razor blade on it. So when you hold it down like this, you can, and you have to kind of hold it down and push down hard. I'm not going to do the bag, but it will cut it. Now, if you were just wanting to cut the contents and open it, you could just cut off a little bit so you could save the bag. Let's see, let's just do it like this. And you just pull it back to where you just got it. As little of the bag you can cut off. Then you can reuse the bag again. So that's how you'd want to do that. Now sometimes you may want to make small bags. And what you can do is take this in the center, like that, cut it, and then you'll have two bags. When you cut it, you're going to need to seal this part is going to have openings on both sides, and this one would just have one. So that's how you can make different size bags if you don't need a whole bag. And this is a nice little cutter, and it just operates like that, and it's built in. Okay. Now you don't want to touch this heating strip after you get to using it, because it gets hot after a use. So keep your hands off of it. And when you store this, don't store this locked in. I'm going to demonstrate using it, and to use it, you put your bag in there, and then there's two hands here. You push it down until you hear it lock. Now, there's controls up here, on and off, moist. This is if you have liquids and stuff, you want to have less pulling power. You don't want to pull moisture in. So you have to be very careful if you're trying to seal moist items that have liquid in them. And then you have your regular vac sealing right here, which is more dry. Like vegetables could be vacuumed that way. And then you have only seal. That means that you don't want to put a vacuum on it. It's not necessary. You just want to seal it. And it just seals across, and there's no vacuum put on it. And then the control button, I haven't found exactly how that works. The instructions really does not explain it as well as I'd like to know. But I found with these buttons, I can do everything I need. You have to power it on, and either moist vac or regular vac with dry materials, or vac with no vac sealing, and those work just fine. Folks, I have two nice squash sliced into small slices, and I'll keep them for a while until I'm ready to fry them up. We do a southern style fry of squash, and they are excellent. And I'll seal them, and they're all cut up, ready to go. And what we do is, like I showed you, I'm gonna get this in this channel right here, where the lid is in there. You don't want any food getting in there, so push everything down so you got plenty of room. I have to get up to look at this. Then I'm going to put this right across there. Now it's in the channel. I hold it, and I push down until I hear it snap. There. See, it's locked in. All the food is out of the way. I turn it on with this button right here, and a blue light comes on right there. And then I'm going to do a regular vac sealing, not the moist one, because there's not really any moisture there. Now I push it, and it's starting to suck down the air. It's sucking it all out, and it'll stop automatically. There. Now you gotta wait until the sealing takes place. And there we go. And now to lift it up, because that heating element has to heat the bag, and that's what seals it. Okay, now I push down, and it unlocks it. Then you pull this out, and you still feel it's warm, and that will be hot there. Vacuum sealed, perfect. It'll last a long time in the refrigerator. It's all sealed up. When I first got it, I wanted to try it out. I had a half a bag of croutons, and I sealed it all up. Now I'm going to show you using the cutter. This is the seal. I'm going to try to cut it right about there, and then I'll try to reseal these for you. Okay, so what we do, you don't have to actually close it. I'm going to turn it off. And now, I put this over here, and I stick this in, making sure this is over to the side as far as I can get it. And now I'm going to try and put it right there, push down and lock in, and get this as straight as I can. And now I'm going to hold on to this across there. I think I've hit a snag here. It didn't get in there. I got to push down. There. There. So this little cutter has to go under the edge, so you might have to do it a couple of times. Now, there's all the croutons ready to go, and you see I have enough room that I'm going to seal that again just to show you, and there's the bag cut. I did kind of jiggle it a little bit, so I have to be careful. That's the first time I used the cutter. Okay, I'm going to put this back, and now I'm going to turn it over. And just like before, I've got the on button on, and I make sure that the sealing, and it doesn't have to be absolutely straight. It can be as any angle, as long as it's straight enough to fit in this channel right here. And you want to get all the pucker out of the, you don't want any wrinkles in there. And then until it locks, and it's locked. And now I'm going to hit dry seal, which is just vac sealing. And there it goes. It's reusing that bag. Sucking them up nice, tight. Give it a little time for the sealing to get hot enough to seal that bag. It doesn't get hot until after the sealing. And you might want to wait about 20 seconds in between, because if it's too hot when you put a new bag in, it may end up sealing the bag prematurely. So give it about 20 seconds. Okay, that's good. Now, push down. Beautiful seal, and it's hot right there. Nicely, I mean, absolutely perfect. I think from this demonstration you see you can put anything you want. If you wanted stamps or documents or anything, you can put in here. There might be a use insects if you collect them, or you know, just anything. But mainly vegetables and stuff like that will work real well. Meats, fish, poultry will work well. Okay, and there's no real cleanup. The main thing is you don't want to put a lot of liquids that would allow the liquids to be vacuumed in there. So that's why you use that moist sealing. I think it's going to be a good product for the home, and there's going to be a lot of uses for it. And this right here, I'm going to go see if it'll collapse a aluminum drink can. I had to seal the top because this will not fit over the opening of the mouth of the can. So we're going to try this. Power on. And I've got a hole in this, and this is sealed to the top of the can. Put this right here. Put a little moisture on it so that it seals a little bit more. Push down and hit vacuum. There it goes. There it is. And I'll turn it off. You see how powerful that is. This is the way I did it. I sealed the top with some fun putty like that, and I was able to do it. Okay, a little demonstration. If it can do that, it can suck the air out of these bags. Okay, I want to thank you very much for watching my video.